nestled in South County's hotbed of local entertainment, due east from the Pump House Music Works, south of the Contemporary Theater Company, and just north of the historic Theater by the Sea. This is The Eden Show, an Oyster Farm production starring the ingenue from Ohio, Eden Casteel. I'm Dan Chaika, and Eden's guests tonight are, from the mountains of western North Carolina, jazz diva Wendy Jones, and everybody's agony aunt, accomplished writer, playwright, performer, and amateur sex therapist, Eliza Collins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Eden.
Ah! Hi, Dan. Hi, everybody. All right.
I can't wait. What a great lineup, Eden.
Yes, it's going to be fabulous, isn't it?
Yes.
I'd like to thank Dan Chaika, my personal lawyer, for that beautiful introduction. Thank you so much. Please don't bill me. So I'm going to begin with a song, actually, Dan. So I'll keep you in here, and that way you can clap along or whatever. Okay. So I'm actually going to get to record this in a couple of days as part of the Arctic Playhouse. So I'm going to do a verse of it. I'm going to put the words up here because I'm memorizing it. But it's a great song from a while ago. Are you having any fun? Are you getting out of living? How good is what you've got if you're not having any fun? Are you having any laughs? Are you getting any loving? If other people do so, can you have a little fun? After the honey's in the comb, little bees go out and play. Even the old gray mare back home has gotta have hay. Hey, better have a little fun. You ain't gonna live forever. Before you're old and gray, still okay. Have yourself some fun, hun. Have yourself some fun, son. Have yourself some fun. So that's going to be one of the songs that I get to do. I'm really excited. Isn't that fun? Yeah,
yes.
It fun. It has the word fun in the title. I don't know how many times. They must have paid by the fun. So, thank you very much, Dan, for that wonderful introduction. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you for having me. Buckle up, everybody. Here comes Eden and her guest.
All right. Thank you, Dan. So, I do have a guest tonight. My friend Wendy Jones will be joining us, but I'm trying to get you all really hot and bothered, right? So, I'm going to tell you jokes. And I can't even tell if you respond to them or not because I can't see you on screen. So I'm going to assume that these go. So you get like one or two jokes. And if you want to go badumps at home, you may. Joe Potenza was very nice and he offered me a rim shot, but I forgot to record it. So sorry, Joe. I'll keep working on that. But here's a mom joke for you because dad jokes are good and bad and mom jokes are worse. All right. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? Right? That's what you get. That's what you get, ladies and gentlemen. All right, one more, because he's really hurt. Daughter. Mom, I need my personal space. Mom, you came out of my personal space. Okay, if that is not the worst mom joke I've ever heard, that's pretty bad, but also good, right? I mean, I'm very typical mom. Okay, one more. Why don't mothers wear watches? Why don't mothers wear watches? There's a clock on the stove. Ew. Can we do that? Is that an ew? I call that an ew. All right. And on that cringe note, I'm going to bring in my friend Wendy Jones. Was that cringy? That was kind of cringy, wasn't it? Yeah. So mom jokes are, they have a way to go before they get to the dad territory, I think. Wendy, you have a beautiful straw in your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What are you doing with that straw?
Semi-occluded vocal tract exercises because Mama's been teaching since 10 and my vocal folds are tired.
I'm glad it's your vocal folds.
Yes.
So tell me, what does those things do for your voice?
Well, they kind of, without going into a lot of voice science, because that would take a while, they just kind of reset everything. So when you have vocal fatigue, you can kind of equalize the pressure in here. And my singing therapist from Duke Voice Care, when I had some vocal issues, taught me this. Or was it my speech therapist? I don't know. I had a speech therapist, a physical therapist, and a singing specialist to try to get me back to health.
Oh, really?
So I keep this, and I keep one in my car, and I keep one at my desk. And I have my Uvo straw. Ooh, I'm not advertising, but it is a good product.
Uvo straw for the serious singer.
Right. And for the seriously screwed up singer.
Yeah.
And the one who wants to, I don't know. This was my present to myself after my polyp went away without surgery. I know not everyone's that lucky, and I felt incredibly lucky. So
it sounds like you've been through a lot, Wendy.
Oh yeah, good times.
So you get that, right? So yes, if you haven't guessed, ladies and gentlemen, Wendy's a voice teacher. She's also a fantastic singer. She lives in the mountains of North Carolina.
Yes.
Wendy is a jazz vocalist, recording artist, and a cabaret performer who has been delivering smart and arresting jazz, I want to know what that is, to audiences for over a decade. She consistently receives accolades for her energetic and authentic renditions of big band, jazz standards, originals, and gypsy jazz. And she is my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Wendy L. Jones.
Hey.
I am thrilled you are here. I'm thrilled that I'm going to get to play for you live. So fun.
I can't believe we're doing this. You are not 889 miles away from me.
Yes.
And we're on our computers. And, oh my gosh, we're trying to...
Okay, yeah. So, yes. So Wendy is my tech spouse. And so, just like you have your office wife, right? Your office spouse, the person that you do the office things with. Wendy is my tech spouse. And so over the summer when I was, we were all the voice teachers in the world couldn't teach in person. They all had to teach online. And the big problem with teaching online is that there's an echo, right? All the time, right? Yeah. Latency, right? Terrible word. So there are a bunch of programs that are helping you to improve the latency. And so Wendy and I are part of a group called the Speakeasy Cooperative. Here's my heart right there. Speakeasy. We love you. We love you. Oh, yeah. Good. So we decided to start testing that together. And so we started testing all these different programs. And one of them we're using tonight, our favorite, which is Soundjack. All right. So Soundjack, I feel like we should play graduation music. Soundjack was started in 2005 or 2006, right? We don't know. We were alive, but we weren't paying attention, Alexander. Sorry. And we thank you very much for creating it. But he created it because he wanted to see, could he finally solve the problem of having people sing and play together. And Wendy is singing right now in the same time that I am.
Or at least it sounds like it from where we are. Maybe
right.
It doesn't out there in the world.
Yes. So those of you who listen to music together, you know how amazing this is. Right?
Got a little latency going on here. I don't hear it here, but I'll bet they do out there because it says 36 on the meter.
Yep. So we look at... That was a great speech. So what we do is we get together 889 miles away from each other and we test out all of these different programs to see how well they work. Mm-hmm. And because we want what every other musician in the world wants right now, which is to be able to play with our friends in real time safely. So Soundjack is one of the many ways to do it. And so tonight we're going to demo it for you, and we may or may not be successful. There's nothing like trying it out in front of people.
Millions of viewers right now.
Millions? Please? Millions?
Millions.
I would be happy if you would just subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if I get up to 1,000, then I can buy a Starbucks.
Yes.
But if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, go right ahead. If you're watching on Facebook, on my Facebook page for The Eden Show, or you're watching on my private Facebook page, thank you so much. But I would really love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is YouTube Eden Casteel. That's it. It's just my name. So thank you in advance for doing that. If you have a channel and you want me to subscribe, I'll be happy to.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the low latency stuff is really fun. It does take a little bit of tech knowledge. You have to have somebody who's willing to kind of go through it with you, who makes that vow thick or thin, better or worse, richer or poorer, latency or no. And Wendy is my tech wife. So,
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
So you get to show it off and sing for somebody. And if it doesn't work out perfectly, we're going to be okay. We're going to get through it. But what should we do to kind of show off, if nothing else, how wonderful you sing?
Oh, well, again, anything. This is just so amazing because back in March, we couldn't have even fathomed doing this. So even if we're a couple seconds off, would give us a couple more months. So I don't know. What would you like to sing? Something a little bit more up-tempo? See if we can stay together?
Okay.
See if I can remember words?
Do you want to do like the bossa nova version of My Funny Valentine? A little faster, or you want to do something else? What are you feeling? Tell me.
Well, what about the Honeysuckle Rose?
I like that one too.
That's such a good... Yep.
About that speed?
Sure. I just hope I can remember all the lyrics.
Make them up.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Here we go. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. My honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. My honeysuckle rose. Now don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, you know. It's so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. My honeysuckle rose.
When Wendy, Amy Stewart says, "Sing it, Wendy."
Oh,
So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to try a solo on my Casio Privia, which I bought at #Guitar Center. I'm going to see how many product placements I can get in here.
we got quite a few already.
I split the keyboard, so I'm playing bass in my left hand, but I like actual bassists. Love you, Joe Potenza. Come on back in.
Don't buy sugar, 'cause you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, you know. It's so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. My honeysuckle rose. Your confection, goodness knows. My honeysuckle rose. So if Amy Stewart's watching, I totally wanted to go jazz at the end, because that's the one thing you're never supposed to do. Well, one of the things you're never supposed to do is go jazz at the end.
Tonight is the night to commit all the vocal
See,
sins.
it felt like it might have been one of those nights to go jazz. Yeah.
All right. All you at home. Jazz. All right. Are you looking at the comments? Can you see the comments, Wendy?
Can I? Well, I could flip over. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, yeah. 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 It's
Yeah,
working.
sound
Oh, yeah, Rebecca.
Hard to hear any latency. Oh, that's a miracle. Oh, we
Thank
better
you,
keep
God.
singing before it crashes.
Right. And Rebecca Pyatt, Casteel Privia in the house. Yes, she plays one down in Florida. So it's a great instrument, right? Okay, here. I'll move the camera a little bit so you can see my Privia. Oh, isn't this so nice? There, right there.
I
there.
still
Casteel.
can't believe we're doing this.
Yes.
This is like next world. This is awesome. Okay.
Yep. All right. Ah, come here, camera.
Do 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 do.
Now I gotta make it move so I can. There. Okay. I got a new little camera holder. Can you tell?
Very
So,
cool.
so if I suddenly start to go sideways, we're not having an earthquake in Rhode Island. I just have to fix my camera. But yeah, it works. This is so good. Yeah, Julia goes, jazz. All right. Yeah, and John Peterson, who's the dad of the guest I had last week, he said he's in Charlie Parker's town.
Oh.
So, Wendy,
Yeah.
why jazz? How did you get here? You are you teach jazz at Western Carolina University, right?
Well,
You're-
technically commercial music, but yes, jazz is a component.
Tell me what commercial music means.
Commercial music means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but to me, it means all of that stuff that's commercially viable. So I don't know why jazz is in there. No, I you know what? Y'all that do jazz, you know. You work your butt off and you sing for 10 people. But, commercial music like pop, jazz,
Six,
rock,
squish,
R&B.
Cicero,
Lipschitz.
You says pop and jazz.
Some people would include music theater in that, but for our purposes, it's just all the, country, bluegrass, R&B, rap, hip hop, all that stuff. I don't really teach hip hop because I don't really have enough of the right background and experience to dip my toe in that, but I do like it. But so I'm singing, we're doing some jazz and rock and R&B and country and singer-songwriter stuff, and I was drawn to jazz. I think I used to think of jazz in a different way. I think I thought of jazz as cabaret, but I grew up watching television shows like the Dean Martin the Dean Martin show and the Carol Burnett show. And that's amore. He was born in Steubenville, and so was I.
Oh,
yeah, but I'd hear some of these, particularly the Tonight Show band, and I'd hear that music, and I thought, man, this stuff is great. And I kind of got hooked. And honestly, with Mr. Rogers, the stuff that Mr. Rogers would play when I was a kid, but other than like hearing Ella Fitzgerald on a commercial, if anybody's old enough to remember that one where she'd sing a note and the glass
the Memorex,
broke.
yes, so good.
But I really didn't know about jazz, but I kind of thought it was about singing, getting in front of a band and singing and being really cool and intimate. And I remember my first gig after I decided to do jazz, and I said, let's sing Lullaby Birdland. And they're like, what key? And I said, like where Ella sings it. That is so freaking stupid. But I was like, but I didn't know, and they started playing around. I was like, yeah, that'll work. And then what kind of intro do you want? And I was like, I don't know. And then I somehow got in, I sang the tune, they played for 5 minutes, and then I was wondering when to come back in, and I was like, oh no, how do I get out of this thing? So I didn't know about intros, I didn't know about tag, I didn't know about form, and so I started to try to study jazz, and the more I studied it, the more fascinating it became.
You started out as a classical singer, though?
Oh, yeah.
Because we all
masters. Did. Yeah.
Everybody did.
Yeah. So, but then once I found that out, it was just so fascinating to me, how the harmony, the improvisation, the conversations between musicians. But I was completely clueless. And so I realized it's not just standing up there singing in front of the band being cool. It's being a part of a full partner in whatever you've got there. If it's a quartet, you're a full partner in that quartet. You're not just the singer out front, but you need to be a musician who knows every bit as much about the music and the form and the harmony as the instrumentalists do. Mm-hmm. And that's what I try to teach my students as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your favorite Ella tune? Is it one I can play?
Oh, well, I mean,
they're all good.
I mean, the only one I know that she took part in writing was Just Get a Tasket, but I don't know. I think she sang Honeysuckle Rose. Can we count that one?
Didn't we just do it?
Yeah, we did. No, that's what I meant. Can we just count that one?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ella. Well, Ella sang everything. She sang everything.
That's true. She did.
Hey,
All of Me?
Yeah, I was going to say, but not for me. She sang that tune too.
Okay. Let's do, but not. Which one you want to do? All of Me or But Not For Me? We're going to be about you.
Let's do But Not For Me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What key?
B flat.
B flat.
See, I know my key now, y'all. I'm just saying.
And we'll do like a light ballad, you basically?
Right. We're going to do it how, you know what? Do it. A lot of times I do it upbeat.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Like really kind of sassy, but it works as a ballad too, Mm-hmm. So let's just do it. However, how are you feeling it?
And this is what we do, guys, right? We kind of feel each other out on how we feeling this should go based on whatever we've got going on technologically or anything like that. And then we just kind of go with it. So I'm going to play an intro, and then if she doesn't like it, she can go ahead and make another musical offer, and I'll change to whatever she wants to do. So.
Oh, yeah.
Figuring where the bass is.
They're right. Okay.
I love the bass on this thing.
I do too.
I'm doing things no bassist would ever do.
They're writing songs of love, but not for me. A lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas, and also lack a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess he's not. No, he's not for me. Very cool.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I got to get up to that.
I hope you all like it. I can't see comments anymore, so I hope we're doing okay.
I could look okay. Let me check it. My latency's gone down a little bit.
That's good.
Low latency is always good.
Okay.
Amy Stewart's jazzing along with us, and we have 10 very grateful people.
Okay.
See, it's a true jazz show.
It's a true jazz show. Thank you, 10.
We would all make $20 on this gig tonight. If I could have sung rock, I could have been rich.
Don't forget to tip your waitress, or you can do Venmo for me, which is up in the corner. Do you know how hard I work to get those graphics up? Give a girl a break. God. All right.
They're writing songs of love,
Thank you, Jessica.
but not for me. A lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi-ho, alas. And also, sorry, lack a day. It's a little cabaret-ish too, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I can't dismiss the memory of his sweet kiss, I guess he's not. No, he's not for me.
What do we call this kind of an ending if I do this? If I keep on going up kind of in a weird little spot. What do we call that?
That's just like a vamp. It sounds like to me. That's what I call
Okay.
it.
I thought it had
Back
like
and
a
forth
name.
between like two chords. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hear it on a lot of kind of cool jazz, basically.
Oh yeah. Dun dun.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a vamp.
Okay.
I mean, you can go up like a half da 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 da, or you can do like down a whole step or something like that. Which, oh gosh, which one's the Killer Joe?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It goes dun dun bum bum. Right.
Yeah.
Is it a major?
Killer Joe. Oh yeah. Elijah says it's called Trading Eights. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you, Elijah.
That's the tactic. It's dum bum. Bum, bum, bum,
Yeah.
ba, ba,
Bum,
ba, da, 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, good. See, thank you, piano people who can
So
tell me
you
what
can-
the heck I'm doing.
So when you get on the bandstand, it's like, okay, I'll say, let's just do a turnaround tag, or let's do a three-peat, where you just repeat it 3 times, or let's just do a retard, or let's do a Killer Joe tag. At least I can do those kinds of things on the bandstand now. Before I was like, I don't know how to get out.
I'm still kind of there, but I get a little better as time goes on.
Honey,
So-
I can tell you all about that in about 5 minutes.
Right,
you
good.
know all this stuff. There's just, yeah. Or you can get Michelle Weir's book, More Product Placement.
Product Placement.
The Jazz Singer's Handbook. It's really good, and it tells you all that stuff, and it's really easy to follow. I love it. It's full of good stuff, and it's so easy to follow. Michelle Weir,
Weir. Right. We love her.
Yeah,
We love
we do.
her. So I love Amy Nolte as well, who's got a fantastic YouTube channel. Oh my God, so good. And she breaks down a lot of jazz piano for people like me. So greatly appreciate all the people who do that. Brenda Earl Stokes, another one who does a wonderful job, and she also teaches vocals as well. So so many people out there in the space who are really helping the rest of us kind of get our chops under us a little bit. Greatly, greatly appreciated. We can all learn more.
Somebody
So-
asked if the vocal could be mixed up a bit. I don't know that it can.
Yeah, Tim, that was a good suggestion.
It is a good suggestion. I'm cranked over here. We haven't conquered that yet, but
Yeah,
we'll keep working on it for you.
right. We're trying.
We really will.
So
I can sing louder.
Yeah, and I'll turn down my piano a little bit if that helps as well, so that way it doesn't feel so.
Well, not
dominant.
too much for me, because I think it's for me. It's I can barely hear it. That's
Yeah.
why I'm singing softly too. That might be another reason. Well,
Right. Yeah,
okay.
it's sex kitten jazz. But when you guys we do this, if any of you want to try soundjack, I have only been saying for the past how many months, Wendy?
9.
10 million.
10.
Saying I'll play with you, right? I will try it. So Wendy and I have this really good connection, 889 miles away. We work at it, we practice it, and we like each other. So I like a lot of people. So if you're interested in trying this with me, you can try it without having to do a show with me. You can sign up at EdenCasteel.com. Gee, where's that banner? Oh, where's that banner? Oh, is it right here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, I covered up Wendy. But
That's okay.
Anyway, EdenCasteel.com. If you want to go over to my website, you can sign up to jam with me. The reason you need to sign up is that, I'm not a cheap date. You got to make sure that you sign up with me. So if you do, and you want to put this stuff together, we can jam together. Also, if you want my help in putting this stuff together, yes, you can pay me for that. And I'll be glad to help you figure out if this is right for you. It's not right for everybody, right? Check with your doctor and see if soundjack is right for you.
Yes.
You don't know. Not everybody needs this. People who want to play live together, though, we like this a whole lot. It's kind of fun. Whether the further you get away from somebody, the tougher it's going to get. And the closer you are, the better, just like in relationships. So what's the furthest you've ever connected with somebody, Wendy, on soundjack?
I helped somebody the other day in right outside San Francisco.
Wow. How was your connection?
It was great. It was about 42. Well, on the soundjack page, that's all we can see. We have to add in the latency of our interfaces, if I understand Ian correctly.
That's right.
But so we had 42. It was really good. And it happened to be a dad who was trying to hook up soundjack for his daughter, who had just finished her master's and trying to set up a private voice studio at home now that she has to teach at home. So that was a lot of fun, because then the next day I got on and I talked to her and was able to kind of mentor her a little bit on having a private studio and teaching online, and it worked out to be wonderful. So she's all excited. We're all happy. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You can hear on my end, I'm hearing a little bit of that glitchiness. And this is what happens when it's been going on for a while, that, you can play faster stuff when you have a lower latency, where basically, that speed, that loop speeds up. And then over time, it can start to slow down and kind of stretch out, over the course of time. So then you start doing songs that have back phrasing in them.
Yes.
And, things to kind of help cover that. But it doesn't have to be, completely done. There are a lot of different programs out there. And, we're not ambassadors for soundjack. We're not paid ambassadors for soundjack. Let's
No.
put it that way. But we do believe in the program very much. And there are several others that you can consider. You can ask us about them whenever you want. A lot of this stuff is available on my website, which, what is it again, people? EdenCasteel.com.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. So I actually have a list of these, and you can check them all out. Some of them are paid. Some of them are free. The kind of things that you need to have an Ethernet connection, right? Which is the long cord going from your router into your computer, because it speeds it up. If you have anybody who does gaming in your life, they know how to do this. What else do they need, Wendy, in your estimation?
Oh, audio interface and an XLR mic is beneficial, and headphones.
And headphones.
But I think it can be done with a lot of things, but it's just a better setup that way, yeah.
Yeah. So Wendy's got, headphones on, and I have them in my ears right here. So if you think, oh, I couldn't possibly, get all that equipment, you can, but you just have to know, why you need it and then use it. And so,
Yeah.
a lot of people that I talk to, they realize, no, maybe I don't need to do all that.
Yeah.
And I have very few students and clients who actually do it, but a few are kind of interested. So it takes a while. And it took us how many attempts before we actually
Oh, I lost
connected?
count how
Yeah.
many. It took us a lot, Well, no, actually, that's not true. We connected the first time. It just took us a while to get our latency down to where it was good. We had to tweak that. It didn't take. I think we connected the first time we tried, but it was just the sound wasn't that great, and we've gotten better. But I had an older computer, and so I've upgraded. So.
Me too. Yeah. So a lot of, frustrating connection attempts until we got that together. Speaking of frustrating connections, I think it's time that we bring on our special guest. So we have a special guest tonight. It is our Agony Aunt, Eliza Collins. So Wendy, I am going to bring on Eliza and give you a little break so you can continue doing your straw exercises.
Thank you.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, here I am.
Good. Can everybody hear Eliza, ladies and gentlemen? So Wendy, can you hear her where you are too? You wave that you can hear her?
I can't because I'm not on the computer. I'm in fast music.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Okay.
hi, Wendy.
That's right. Can everybody, Jessica, can everybody else who's watching, can you hear Eliza? Just want to make sure we hear her before she starts talking and doing her thing. So when I get a message from them that they can hear you, we can go. She won't do a thing until I know you can hear her.
I won't do
Sounds
a
like
thing.
somebody said yes.
Okay, good.
Who said yes? Who said that?
Yes.
Who said that?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, yep, good.
I'm really interested in all this latency talk.
Yes, and Amy Stewart said
I
yes.
know, latency talk. It
What
sounds
is all this latency talk?
I
You
know.
know, latency is that area before anything really happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very echoey. We can't do anything about the echo right now. So this is as good as you're going to get. So we will do what we can for you. So I'm sending all this through a different program, by the way. So just so you guys know, the tech that's here is like it's soundjack for the singing, and then it is loopback to send all of this different audio. So that way it all goes through my computer and then comes back out to you. So if any of you would like to be a volunteer producer for the Eden Show, I pay in booze. And shout outs, and you can tell all the jokes you want. So anytime you want to do it, because where I am, I'm not hearing an echo. So I'm sorry if you are.
I am.
You're hearing an echo too?
Yep.
All right. I wonder why that is.
Little one.
Okay.
It's okay.
What about now? Worse? Better?
No. Yes, better. Better.
It's better for you?
A little better.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it better for the viewers out there or worse?
Better or worse?
Better for worse. I know. For better or for worse.
Is it better or worse?
Okay. It says the two of you are okay, is what Dan says. So I'm going to go with that. And if we both sound echoey and we both sound like we're in a tunnel, then so be it. So anyway.
Tunnel of love.
A tunnel of love. You have love on the brain, do you know?
What a nice segue.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Christine says it's worse. So, all right. I'm going to turn that off. Still echo. All right. Anyway, you get to talk. Eliza.
Yes, ma'am.
Agony Aunt.
Agony
Tell me.
Aunt.
How do I know when somebody is the one? How do I know?
Well,
And what should I be feeling?
I wrote a song about that.
You did?
I did. And I'll sing it for you in a minute.
Okay.
But I am just going to ask everybody to realize that the myth about butterflies is just poo-poo. That feeling has got nothing to do. Butterflies are adrenaline, and it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
What you want is a nice, warm feeling in the depth of your belly.
Belly.
Yeah. And I've got a song. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now this I'm telling everybody that you can send me the music and I'm playing it on my iPhone.
You're
So
very
I
tech
hope you
savvy.
Yeah. I hope you hear it. Wait a minute.
If not, you can do it as beat poetry.
Oh, well. Here we go.
Okay. What's the name of the song?
Wash, rinse, and do not repeat.
Wash, rinse, and do not repeat. All right. I will learn.
How do you know if he's for real? This man who could just wants to fun, but pretend to love him or cry in the night when you realize he's not one. Tacky, this flag of your body didn't like a flower. If it wasn't clean, you were feeling, and all you really wanted was a shower. No delicate wash or tumble dry. Scrub your hands and wipe off your feet. Save your heart for a serious love. Wash, rinse, and not repeat.
Awesome! Eliza! Stop right there.
Wait
Oh,
a minute.
no. I think you should stop right there. I think you should make them wait for it.
Okay, wait for it.
Because
Whoa.
that's better. All right, thank you, Christine. I think you should wait for it for 2 reasons.
What's
Number
that?
1, my mother told me that they shouldn't get the milk for free.
No, you never give the milk away.
Okay, you can have cheese, but you shouldn't give the milk away for free. Number 1. Number 2, if we fix your audio problem, I will have you back to make sure that you can do the whole thing.
I don't know if I can fix. I can't fix the audio problem.
You can't, but I'm supposed to.
I can't do a thing.
I didn't realize that the Agony and Agony Aunt had to do with audio.
It does. It's a triple A. It's a triple A.
Audio Agony Aunt. Nobody told me.
Well,
Nobody told me.
You learn the best facts of life while you're living it.
Now tell me one more thing, Agony Aunt Eliza. You're writing this song. Why are you writing this song? Where could I end up hearing it eventually?
You might hear it on this album that Casteel Studios put out of country music. And we're doing this album sometime in February. I think it's going to be finished around about February 9th, right?
May, but we start it in February.
Oh, sorry. We started in February and we finished in May.
That's true.
And it will be streamed, I'm sure.
Yes. Eliza is one of the participants in my studio's next album, which is all country tunes, where all of the clients.
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
You got the hat. Does anybody still wear
A hat.
Does anybody still wear a hat?
Yes.
Oh, God. Yes, they do.
Thank you, God. Yes. So when Eliza is one of the singers for the album, and she's writing an original, and this is one of the ones she's writing, and this is probably it that you just got to hear. Wash, rinse, and do
You
not
really got to hear it.
I know. And we had practiced it, and I wanted you to do the whole thing. I got you all hot and bothered, and now I'm not going to let you finish. That's what she said. But I will let you finish it next time when I get your audio together.
I can read the word.
Read verse 3.
I can read verse 3.
Read verse 3 like the poetry it is.
Okay. If his hand had a soft, warming touch, if your body fit together like stone, if your senses took off like a rope, and you found yourself over the moon, did you open like a flower to the sun? Did you float toward him on a silken light? Did you feel his skin as your own? Was he with you at the end of the ride?
Oh my. Eliza, you're good at this.
I'm not bad. I've been doing it for years.
You're right up there with the Song of Solomon. Quite good. Yeah, she's been doing that for years. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
Agony Aunt Eliza. I think we got our answer.
Yeah.
We will see you next time. Thank you,
Yes, we
Agony
will.
Aunt Eliza Collins.
With a better sound.
With a better sound. But
Happy loving, everybody.
happy loving to you too. Wendy, hi.
Hi. I wonder if I'm back with sound and
Yeah,
have
I
I
think-
transferred okay.
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay,
So,
great.
yeah, I'll work on Eliza's sound because she deserves to be heard really,
Absolutely.
really
What a character.
well.
Love her.
She totally is. She's really wonderful.
Great.
And she did a cabaret last fall based on her life called Eliza Collins, My Life is a Failure.
Oh, I love cabaret.
Isn't it?
So fun.
She's
That's
so
a great
good.
title.
She's did a wonderful job, and she's now writing her next one, which, as you may not have guessed, viewers, is going to have something to do with romance. So right now, I think the working title is, Eliza Collins' Guide to Sex, but we'll see where she goes with it. So it's kind of a guide to everything. But
Very cool.
Everything comes back to sex. So thank you so much, Eliza.
And jazz.
Yeah. Speaking of sex, let's sing.
Yeah.
Was that a good segue?
So I was going to, I don't know. I was like, what's the best jazz tune to have sex to?
You tell me.
I'll tell you.
Okay, what's the best jazz tune to have sex with?
We can all take a vote. Maybe people in the YouTube room wants to. I say hands down, it is Blue and Green from Miles Davis' Kind of Blue album. It's like
You said that with quite a smile.
it's very sexy. Every time it comes on, and you're just like, "Du, du, 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 du." It's so, du, 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 du. It's like freaking great.
I have learned something new tonight about you.
Try it. I'm just saying, just put on Kind of Blue, put on some candles, and turn on Blue and Green and see what happens. I don't know. It's very low key though, so if you want something that's a little more active, you might, want to listen to something else.
Ravel's Bolero.
No, I was thinking of like Chick Corea, Spain.
Oh, okay.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Just for anybody who's a jazz person who's watching, you can get the jazz talk.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to talk about some jazz? Or?
I do, and I also want, since you're coming up with all these great ideas of things to do or music that's useful at certain moments, I think maybe we ought to have you come up with some songs. I'm going to make you do this.
This is not my forte. This is not my thing. Okay.
This is turning her off. All right, this is the part of the night where we do That Sounds Like a Song.
Okay.
So, and that sounds like a song. I had people,
Can we just
I
play in
asked
that
for some
tune, or-
first
okay.
lines. I asked for
Okay.
some first lines of songs that haven't been written yet. And Wendy, you and I are going to write them in front of them. And if they get you all in the romantic mood, well, that's just a bonus. But that's not what we're here for. But the first one is from Julia Zerbinetta Nelson. This is Darn My Coffee's Cold Again. This is a new jazz song that hasn't been written yet. And the first line is, Darn my coffee's cold again. So how are we going to sing that? So if I start playing something, Wendy, you just have to sing that first
oh my
line.
God, are we okay? We're
Oh,
really
yeah.
doing this?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give me a few measures. Oh, it's a bossa nova, really? Darn my coffee's cold. Darn my coffee's cold. I'm feeling so old and blue today.
There's your song, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's all I had to make up.
That's
Okay.
all you have to make up.
Gosh, that course with Peter Eldridge really paid off. No, I just
Yeah.
songwriting 101.
Here's your next one.
Okay.
Okay, Donald Casino. It's not exactly love at first sight, but there's something there. I think I'll swipe.
What?
Yep.
No, that's a lot
So,
of words.
I know it's a lot of words. So how am I going to do this one?
It's not exactly love at first sight, but then there's something there. I think I'll swipe. It's not. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to make up extra lyrics.
No, you did it.
Okay.
I thought that was great. All right. So
If you did this every day, I might actually write a song. I need to get with you.
thank you. Yes, you can get with me at EdenCasteel.com. So I need my own theme song. EdenCasteel.com. Anyway.
Okay.
So, or
we'll
if
get
you are
Amy in and we'll do like a 3-part harmony thing.
Yes. So So, yes, if you really like this and you really are happy and you think Wendy's doing a great job, you can pay me.
Yeah.
You can go to Venmo, Eden Casteel 1, and you're welcome to give us a tip. So, this is Catherine Lavolsi's entry. Pinstripe was a cool cat walking down the street. So how am I going to make up this? Something jazzy.
Oh. Pinstripe, he was a real cool cat, just walking down the street. He wore a suit with the yellow stripes. He was the coolest cat you'd ever meet.
Whoa!
Whoa, he went walking down the streets one night, looking so cool and hip. And if you said hello to him, he'd take his hat off and dip. I don't know. I'm making this up on the spot.
Yes, you are making this up. And I am playing for you 889 miles away.
Yes.
Boom!
Oh, boom, bam. This is bringing back, like, I haven't done, like, improv. I used to take improv classes. I haven't done this in, like, 20 years. Okay.
It's really fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that was fun. I like it. I
Yeah.
just envisioned this little cat. It was like a little cartoon cat in a pinstripe suit, like, walking down the street. So
I
cool.
keep on saying, like, stray cat strut,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's my inspiration for anything. I need kind of a walking bass line, right? So,
Yeah.
All right, next one. Heather Nelson.
Okay.
My sock rolled down into my shoe.
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, it hurts. Okay, so I'm trying to in a style. Oh, okay. I don't know. You said I can't.
No, I love it. I love that you're coming up with it, and then it just takes
Yeah.
all the pressure off of me. Okay. Oh, my sock, it rolled down in my shoe, feeling so blue. I was walking with my dog. Next thing I knew, it was there in the middle of my shoe. I hate to walk. I hate it. It makes me stumble, makes me fall. And then I gotta stop, bend over and pull it up. My apologies to Miss Heather Nelson. Thank you. I love you, but I could do better. I that was not it.
We could all do better.
You know what? Those are the best ones, though. When I'm watching TV, I like the ones that suck. So that could be the very best one because I kind of suck.
Eliza, remember that.
Yeah.
I like the ones that suck. Okay,
Right.
so Sarah Whitten. I don't know why everything is like a dog.
Well, what is it about the dogs and the socks? Who
the
writes,
dogs and the sock? Yeah,
who
well,
writes songs, jazz songs about dogs and socks?
Right. So there's clearly a theme: dogs and socks. The dog got in the sock. I think that's her real life because she has that great lab Jazzy that does
Yeah.
stuff like that.
We do like dogs, though. We do like dogs.
Yeah, we do like dogs.
The dog's got the sock again. Oh, he's running away. The dog's got the sock again, and he's running away. He likes to play, he likes to tug. I hate it when he tears up the rug, so I'm kinda glad he's got that sock again. Okay?
Done. I don't know.
Gotta make up stories really fast.
Yeah.
I might have experienced a little bit of latency at that one, so I'm just gonna, it's shot up there. That's okay. It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, and it just sounds like back phrasing.
Yeah.
It's jazz.
It's jazz.
Amy Stewart. It's jazz.
Yeah. It's
Right?
jazz. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to before we go. We can keep making them up, but remind me to tell you about like the rule about scatting.
Tell me the rule about scatting right now.
Right
because
now.
Clearly
Okay,
I've
it did
sinned.
not come from me.
Okay.
Justin Binnick gave it to me. Justin Binnick, who teaches Kansas City Community College. Amy, correct me if I'm wrong. It's Kansas. It's big. It's a lot of work. Anyway, he's great. He's a singer and a pianist and an arranger and just a wonderful human being, pianist. And he says everyone who scats has to take this oath. So Eden, you're going to take this oath too tonight. So it didn't come from me. So you have to state your name. You're going to say, I state your name.
I, Eden Casteel,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will never, ever,
that I will never, ever,
ever, ever
ever, ever
Use the following syllables
Use the following syllables
in an improvised scat solo.
in an improvised scat solo.
Shooby-dooby,
Shooby-dooby.
Scooby-dooby,
Scooby-dooby.
wop-bam-bow,
Wop bam bow.
zwee-squee,
Squee squee.
scat,
Scat.
and whispered jazz. So help me, Ella.
So help me, Ella.
Okay, there you go. You're bound. Now, just to irritate him, one day I learned a transcription of a some trumpet solo I learned, and I went on his website. Looks like I used all the wrong syllables for him just to irritate him because he's so funny and smart, and I just that was my way of showing love to my friend.
That's very sweet.
Yep, he appreciated it. Wop bam bow. That was fun.
Yeah, I will do my best. But yeah, you're right. People default to those wrong syllables, right?
Well, shooby dooby, and I get it. But the idea is to try to be more like an instrument and emulate an instrument. I mean, I'm no scat master or anything, but it can be a little bit kind of corny. So if you want to be funny, or it can be dated, I mean, I think Cab Calloway used stuff like zwee, squee, and it was cool in the 30s, but unless you're doing a 30s revival, maybe you keep to the oath. Okay.
Remember the Siegfried Oath, but also the Ella Oath.
The Ella
Oath. Okay. All right. Oh, Cloris Leachman. Yeah.
Oh, Libby's got one in here.
Yes, Libby. Weibel. Peanut butter pancakes and sticky caramel sauce.
Peanut butter pancakes and sticky caramel sauce. Are we doing everything a blues?
Yes.
I like sticky caramel sauce.
It's easy.
On my peanut butter pancakes.
Shooby-doo.
Shooby-doo-doo here. A wop-bam-bow, squee-dee. I love my shooby-dooby pancakes. Shoodly-doodly-bee-ba-doo-wah. Jazz.
Forgive me, Ella, for I have sinned.
Sorry, Libby.
All right. Oh, here's a nice one. Okay. Jean. Just when I thought I couldn't be bluer.
Just when I thought I couldn't be bluer.
Let's see.
He's so pretty. Just when I thought I couldn't be bluer, you walked away. Then I was left here all alone, singing the blues and missing you and wondering why you had to go.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. It started becoming a little Angel Eyesy to me. I know I was stealing directly from it, but that's what I heard, so there we go.
Stealing is the sincerest form
The
of
last
flattery.
little bit, Angel Eyes, that old devil sent, that kind of went into, okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's a great beginning line, isn't it?
It is, actually. I think it's quite good.
Mm-hmm. They're all good.
I mean, of course, they're all good, but like for the sad, jazzy cabaret, me kind of singing like this into the microphone.
It's so fun. Well, so I'm not going to do a million, but so many people sent in ones, and I put them all in here, but I'm
this
not
is
going to
so
do them all.
fun.
But
I'm sure it's a big hit.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna choose Nikki's because we know Nikki, and this is really good. I can't even with you.
Yes, Libby, we love you too. Oh my gosh. I can't. Well, I know I can't even with you. Oh, no way. Because my sock's in my shoe. Oh, I said I just can't even with you. I need my coffee and my pancakes too.
Let's do a bridge.
Okay. I just can't hear you talking that way. I don't need you bothering me all damn day, 'cause I have better things to do. That's why I can't even with you. I can't.
even with you.
Oh no, I can't even with you.
You make me feel so blue.
Oh, so blue.
That's why I can't even with you.
No, I can't even with you.
I can't even with you. And there's our attempt at harmony.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because I'm just having like way too much fun now all of a sudden. This is like kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I was nervous about it.
Improv is like sex. So it's, but yeah, we're there. We're there. Oh, good. Here's one from Christine. Since she's watching, we got to do Christine's.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can do this all night. Okay. My lips are swollen and bruised. Okay. Okay. Let's like.
You give me a tempo. Where are you feeling?
Well,
this?
I'm just thinking something like boo doo doo doo, boop 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 boop. It sounds like something. Well, sadly, that Billie Holiday might sing.
Right.
My lips are swollen and bruised. I can't take no more pain from you. Not living this way no more. Gonna give you back, 'cause I can't take no more. And there's some latency. There was some
Back
big,
phrase.
big, yeah. Leave me alone and let me be. I can't take it no more. Please, I gotta be free. My lips are swollen and bruised, 'cause I am feeling used. Then you treat me oh so bad, and you're still the best man that I ever had. I gotta quit my man, 'cause my lips are swollen and bruised. Sorry. I had to add that, like, you're the best man I ever had, because she was always, like, those songs were always like, oh, you treat me bad, but I'm going to take you back, baby. I don't get that, but, I mean, whatever.
Stockholm Syndrome.
That was the era. There was a lot of songs written like that.
Well, oh, my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just despair.
And what about that nice song, like,
He beats me too.
oh, yeah, and he beats me too. What can I do? And then I was thinking the one Rosemary, I mean, a lot of people sang it when she sang, no matter how, why can't I think of that?
Looking at the comments.
No matter how you treat me now. What is that song? Why can't I think of it? I could sing it any other time if I didn't have that Billie Holiday song.
No matter
I'll
how.
be around no matter how.
Yeah.
You treat me now, or no matter how, or oh my gosh. And Rosemary had this one song by Cole Porter that everything she has. I mean, I've got hours, days, literally, of Rosemary recordings on my. I can go for 4 or 5 days without playing a tune again. But there's one I had to delete. There was a line from it. It says, "For a woman to a man is just a woman. But a man to a woman is her life." And I was like, and she said reportedly hated that tune. I was like, I that was just too cringy for me.
Sorry, Rosemary.
Yeah.
You played Rosemary, didn't you?
Well, not really. I wrote a show about Rosemary Clooney, and I don't imitate her. I just tell her story. So I talk about Rosemary Clooney, tell her story, and then I use songs that she recorded to kind of print different chapters of her life.
I see.
Yeah.
What else have you done? You get to promo. So you have several albums out. I was just listening to one you did with the Wendy Jones Quartet.
Oh yeah, I did that. That was with the Wendy Jones Quartet. That was Michael Jeffrey Stevens on piano, and it was his music. I had a gig a couple of years ago, maybe it's been more than that now, for a Valentine's show, and I had no band. I think the pianist I had got sick, and so the only person who was available was Michael, and he was a fine player, and I had never played with him before, and I was so nervous, and we had no rehearsal, and we got on, and the audience loved it, we loved it, and we've been playing together ever since. And so we did, one night we did some of his music, and we got into the studio really quickly and recorded it, and then I've sung on some other folks' CDs as well, and I'm trying to work on my own because I've been singing cover songs. So I've been trying to write some of my own stuff. It's painstakingly slow, but I've written a couple songs and working on some of that right now because my goal is to save enough money and do a little CD, 8 songs of stuff that I wrote or arranged. I have a really good idea. I think I'm very excited about the concept, but yeah, it's a kind of about being a woman of a certain age, because I'll be 55 in June, and looking back or just, like how life is at that time of your life. And what I want to do is Stephen Sondheim's Pretty Women.
I love that
arranging
song.
it. Yeah. And I'm just thinking of as a little jazz waltz. And I think looking back at being a younger woman.
Yeah.
Not with sadness, but just how, it is when you are, worried about your hair and what you're dressed. Not that you don't think about those things when you're in your 50s, but like that's about all I could think about when I was 20 something.
That's all I could think about 2 hours ago.
Not me. I was lucky to get here. Look, my hair is like, yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm teaching it. And I just love teaching. I love teaching. And I had a great day up at Western Carolina University. My commercial music students are so fun, and we had our jazz vocal ensemble rehearsal this week, and they're so excited and they're so creative, and I love teaching commercial music. I never thought as a classically trained person that would be where I would end up, but I love it. I love giving them what I know, and I love how they share what they know. It's a great scenario because we all learn from each other up there, so it's very inspiring.
And what is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see her website right down here. It's wendyljonesmusic.com, where you can learn more about what Wendy's up to. You can get access to performance videos. You can get access to her CDs. You're on iTunes and Spotify. Yeah, she's everywhere.
I think I'm on iTunes and Amazon. I don't think I license Spotify because not it matters now, but the penny to play thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole other topic. Like, you spend $8,000 to make a CD and you're going to give me a penny for a play? Mm-hmm. Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the great Satan, but so we have come to the end of tonight's Eden Show. I want to let everybody know that next week, Rachel Warren from Trinity Rep will be my guest, and we're working up our sets right now. But you can see we have a bit of a format going on. So my personal lawyer, Dan Chaika, will be back for an intro, and we will have a special guest offering either some kind of advice to you all, maybe advice you didn't know you need, and then we have our headliner who'll be singing and talking about the performing they do, and we will. I told Rachel she has to do improv, so. And she reacted just like you did. It's kind of like, really? Okay. But it's kind of fun, right?
It was actually fun. We should have done more of that.
We should have done more of that. Well, maybe
I'll come back. Maybe I can come back on my birthday month or something.
Maybe we'll have Wendy come back and do more improv. So thank you so much to my guest, Wendy Jones. Thank you so much to Eliza Collins, Agony Aunt. Thank you to Dan Chaika. I don't have any music to play like an outro. I don't know. What else should I play for an outro?
I don't know. Something celebratory, because we just did it. You figured out how to route my sound from Fast Music Box and out to the public. And we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the road. Sing boo. How do I know the words to this song?
I was
like 100 years old.
I only play it.
Roll the barrel. For the gang's all here.
That was a great ending.
Yeah, that was
And on
great.
that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next Friday night for the Eden Show.
Yay.
All right.